What's good, what's good? It's your Uncle KamWood, also known as the rapper Barber. Hey, look, I know it's been a minute, but we back in it. We had to take a little minute off, but figuring out what exactly it is I was trying to do and what I wanted to do. So, yeah, we gonna take it one video at a time. My goal is to drop at least one of these videos every week starting off. Feel like I'm a little late in the game, but it's never too late, as they say. Lately, I've been so focused on opening our new shop. As you see, we got this shop right here. It's called LOX Studios, located in Lansing, Michigan. And we opening up another location just literally 15 minutes away from this one. So your boy been pretty busy. But as you can see right now, we getting straight to it. My boy Reese, he been rocking with me for a couple years now. He always come in and get the high fade. So that's what we finna do. Right now, we just knocking down everything, getting things smooth, down to the desired length. And yeah, we about to get ready to get him back in the game. Keep wishing, not a hooper, but I boss, so I keep swishing. Hit me now when I'm on, I can see him switching. It get different when you got it, better pay attention. We all trying to get it out. Okay, now right here, about to start setting that ball line in. Right now, I'm using the Tune 45 New Boys. I ain't gonna lie, they definitely some hitters. I just zero gapped them, so we're gonna put these boys to the test. Not gonna lie, I've been cutting with them for a hot little minute, and I'm impressed with the battery life and how, this mug never really died for real or even get close to dying. So I know they brand new and they should be lasting for a while, but they really do. Like, I always see 100% almost every time I use them, and I be cutting quite frequently. But as you can see, I'm going straight in, clipper close, attacking that line. And how I do things is I don't necessarily set guidelines unless it's that ball line, but I literally just go up notch by notch until I run out of notches. So basically, I just went up another little notch right there, and then once I come back, I clear that part out. I go up another little notch, and then I just keep attacking it just little by little. And if you feel like you going up too high with your cut, then what you should do is I always just listen for, the hair crunch, you know what I mean? Like, because it's really moving up notch by notch. So you shouldn't have to be moving up too high, too fast. Like, you really should be taking it like a centimeter at a time if you want to, try to measure it. Okay, and now we here with the zero guard. Go ahead with my 0.5. And then we're going to do the same exact thing. I tip my man head down so I can see, I'm kind of tall. So, sometimes I got his chair all the way up. And he pretty tall too. So, don't be afraid to move your client's head in the direction of where you can see best, because we want that fade to come out blurry. As you can see, it's starting to get there. We almost there. We really getting to it. We starting to get them lines out, and that blend really starting to come together. I also like to take that same guard and just kind of rake in that area, you know what I'm saying? Just try to knock down any little things that I possibly could have missed, and just coast over it, flatten that out, and then, see how it's still there. It's still slightly a little bit of line right there, but you just go back right in and go right back up and attack that boy. Now right here, I went down with a 1 open. So I was taking that same 1 open and then going against the grain right there. And you're going to see this fade come together. Now we're gonna attack this back. Go ahead and do the same thing. I'm just going up notch by notch, just attacking that little line little by little. You don't want to go up too high with each notch. You just kind of want to, tap at it. Each line, you're going to make another little guideline right there, as you see. And then I'm going to go up that little notch right there, and I'm going to go up just a little bit more. Been on the grind and can't ollie off. Too many tricks I had to learn, can't knock me off. Had to find my own style, can't copy y'all. Too many dogs bark the same and I ain't knocking y'all. Create a path to so just to piggyback off of what I was saying earlier, LOX Studio is it's a barbershop salon, started by me and my wife. My wife, she does locks. She's a loctician specialist, one of the GOATs in the city. And me, I'm just one of them top barbers in the city, you feel me? Like, I pride myself. I ain't been doing it really that long, seriously. I've been kind of just playing with it, but, the past 2-3 years, I've been really diving into the barber world and really giving it my all, man, because, during the pandemic, I ended up losing my job in 2019, and then I went on a rampage of just trying so many different things, and barbering just kept calling, and I'm just like, I'm trying to, I went to school, got my music business degree, got my bachelor's in that, and all during the pandemic, I learned how to shoot music videos, I learned how to do graphics and all type of stuff for content creation. Little did I know God was just setting me up for learning how to do all of this. So now I can apply all them tactics to what I'm doing now with my barbering. And the whole time I was doing that, we just had a baby. He was born. And man, you talking about not knowing what's going to happen and what's going to, how things going to transpire. It really did a lot on your boy mental. But, I fought through it. Me and my wife, we got through everything, and we here now. 2 locations, she definitely one of the top locticians. I'm definitely on my way to being one of the top barbers. And hey, life is definitely doing its thing right now. And, I'm definitely not trying to be in God's way. I'm just trying to, stay right there where he want me to be and do everything that I know how to the best of my ability. But as you can see, we getting dog together, man. We getting him right. We're going to go ahead and blow all this out real quick. Get that fade going. Nice and blurry. Detailed up. So we can hop into that lineup. You know what I'm saying? That lineup going to bring this all together. And it's going to make him crispy. And then you're going to see at the end, you're going to be real happy with the result. And if you made it this far, I'm pretty sure you've been hearing the song in the background. It's called Get It Out the Land. One of my new singles off the album, Chapter 33. Link will be in the description if you want to go stream that. I also got a music video out right now for that. So, yeah, man, tap in. They don't call me the rapper Barber for no reason. You feel me? Get it out the land. Watch how I get it out the land. I gotta get it. I'ma get it out the land. I gotta get it out the land. I'ma get it out the land. Get it out the mud. Now, one thing I will say is that when it comes to this barbering, or when it just comes to any entrepreneurial or dream or whatever, man, you just gotta really seek it through. You gotta really get up and put that work in. But not only do you have to put that work in, I feel like you got to keep your eyes open to what's working. And when you keep your eyes open to what God's showing you, then you'll be able to realize you can get success a little sooner than you think. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us, including me, have been trying to do things our way for so long, and they don't work because you feel like, no, I got to just keep going. Yeah. You got to keep going, but you also got to be paying attention to what's going on while you going on. Cause yes, the music is my passion. That's where everything lies for me. But with the music teaching me so many things, I feel like God was kind of telling me like, hey, you want to do the music, you ain't got no job, you just lost your job and this, that, and the third, you gonna need some money and you need connections. And crazy thing about it is being a barber and a rapper, they low key really go hand in hand for real, because I meet so many people and so many new people and build connections with people. And that be what it is. Like, as an independent artist, I get to build connections one-on-one with everybody, hand to hand. So many people have bought my merch that sat in my chair. So many people stream my music that sat in my chair. And then they tell other people about me. And then they, bring their friends to get haircuts. And then I'm just literally snowballing. You know what I'm saying? I really don't want to say fan base, but I'm really snowballing a family for real with my music, with me cutting hair, and you see the merch in the background. And for those of you that don't understand or know what F1S stand for, originally it's 517, and that's where we from. Lansing, Michigan is area code 517, so that's what I'm represent. And on top of that, I gave it a meaning, an actual meaning, which is for oneself. And I truly believe that in order to do for others, you must first do for oneself. It's hard to take care of other people when you don't take care of yourself. Whether it's mentally, spiritually, or physically, we got to be our best self when it comes to doing for others. We sit here and complain about what people not doing for us and who's not helping us, when it's really, you really need to be focusing on helping yourself. Because if I go and show up to my job every day and I give it my all, and I'm constantly studying barbering and bettering my craft, what am I doing? I'm bettering me, which is eventually gonna better my pockets, because more and more people gonna see how much better I done got. But even more important than that, like, my clients gonna feel like, man, he really care about me. You know what I'm saying? He really want me to look my best. So why would I sit up here and not give it my all? Let me go and learn everything it is that I need to know about how to make your cut, or make the experience of you coming here getting a cut, better, and feel greater. Like, that's my job. So in anything that I do, I'm always going to try to, do my best, because I know at the end of it all, the person that's receiving the service or listening to the music or buying the merch or whatever or getting the cut, they going to feel like, yo, he really care about, his product, and he really care about me. So with that being said, it's F1S. But, we reaching the end right now. I done talked all through my man lineup, and I got him crispy too, and he, you know what I'm saying? But I just had to get that off my chest, you know what I mean, and really say that, because it's important, man. I feel like it's really important. People need to start being more intentional about taking care of themselves, man. Just right here, and ironically, with barbering, F1S falls right into that, because self-care, you need self-care. People come in my chair and they get lined up, get crispy, they built their confidence right. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I can go back out in the world and do something. And let me go ahead and knock those things off my checklist that I needed to do, or let me go talk to that girl, or, you know what I'm saying? Let me go shoot my shot, or let me go make some more money. Like, I feel like I can, do more today, So this right here falls right in line with F1S, man. And it's not a selfish thing. It's actually more selfless when you take care of yourself. And like I said, I'm not taking care of myself solely for me. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 boys, I got a wife, I got family. you know, and I got people looking up to me. So it's like, if I take care of myself, I can potentially be here a little longer. I can be a great role model and example for the people around me. We got other barbers around in the shop that, you know, watch how we move. So it's like, it's real intentional on how I move. And I feel like people are becoming less and less intentional about how, you know, they want to live their life. Like, nah, we got to really know what we doing out here, not just aimlessly shooting. But we got the cut finished. Let's see what my man thought about it.
Okay.
Yeah. What is his genre considered?
Nice skin. Nice, boy. Smooth with it.
Is it like pop?
Yep, yes, sir.
And they're like swimming.
Back then, the cockroaches and stuff.
Flip it up. Yeah, so it's not so around here. Yeah, I got you.